All right, guys, as you can see, I'm trying to modify my 4th Gen Tacoma to have Raptor style grill lights, just like my 3rd Gen. I know they don't make them yet, so I ordered some from Seven Spartan, I believe. I'll show you the box in a minute. It's tougher than than I thought it would be. What I did was just modify the bumper. Now I spaced them out between 7.5 to 8 inches, I believe. I think I did 8 between these two, and then 7.5 on the side ones. Now, it's not gonna come out perfect, but it gives you an idea of what it should look like. I'll post the finished product at the end. Wiring is identical as the other ones. Now you do have to modify them just because the cut and the spacing between the upper section of the grill here. I mean, you could have installed them on the lower part or here maybe, but I just wanted the upper part just like I had on my 3rd Gen. I didn't post how to remove the bumper. There's videos out there. This is just, like I said, this is just for me. Something I've wanted to do and try it out to see how it's gonna look. Obviously, it's not a clean install, just OEM. But this is the one, Seven Sparta, and they're for a 2016 to 2023 3rd Gen Tacoma, and they come this way. So they come ready for you to snap in on the previous model. So what I did was I just literally got a Dremel cutting wheel, and then I pretty much shaved it down. If you compare that one to the outer part, I trim these 2 tabs on both sides, and then the smaller triangle that's in between right there, those 2 tabs. So this is the final product. The reason I did it this way is I wanted this portion of it to be pushed from the outside of the grill inward. This fits right on that rectangle cut I did. This is gonna stop it once I pull the light forward. I mean, you could do the exact same thing, that cut, push it from the back of the grill forward and just put glue in here or something, but I just figured with the wind and all that, or pressure washing it, is just gonna put the light inward. Now, this is why I made it where these tabs are gonna they're gonna sit right on the outer part of the grill, just like that. So when it does get pushed in place, it's not fully seated yet. See, you can see the gap, but once you pull it in, then they're flushed. I'm not sure if we can see that. Yeah, so that'll be the final product. And to start each hole, I didn't want to, do some random big drill or anything like that. So I got a smaller drill bit that fit in my Dremel. I started it, and then I cut these. I used this to cut the tabs on that. This one was pretty much to go on the inner part of the circle. I mean, on the square, right in here. So once I made the drill, it's like a diamond cut, I believe it's called. And this thing works like a champ. It's just literally, you just shape it out according to how you want, and you could go 10 seconds at a time just to mess with it. And the way I measured is the orange portion of it, it's the same as the back. So I was just trying to do it this way, giving myself pretty much, some wiggle room, 1/8 of an inch, just so you're able to push this inward all the way back, and it's gonna be flushed. So it's 3, like I said, this is probably like 8 inches apart. That's like 7.5. I measured it where it was right in here, and then the outer ones are gonna be marked right where the first fog light is. Now, I'll show you guys the final product, see how it looks. All right, guys, there you go. Finished product. Honestly, it came out better than I thought. I didn't want it to look homemade, but I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? I spaced them out about 7.5 to 8 inches between. I mean, I know the truck is a bit wider, the grill looks wider. On my previous gen, the lights were pretty much closer. This one I ended up doing this instead of the old way. I don't know. Actually, I do like the look of it. And this is, I guess, temporarily, just because nobody has released anything to snap onto these TRD grills. So, I don't know. Oh, as far as the wiring, let's see. So obviously you guys know how to do that. I mean, everything's backed up. I just tucked it in, just like your normal wiring. I filed this harness a little bit just because the tape was too thick to feed where I wanted to. So, but there it goes. And as far as what fuse I tapped into, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th fuse on the second row, and that's 10 amp. Now, I didn't want to cut into the lid just to make that wire fit, so I pulled this back, and you're able to feed a wire in through there. I'm not sure if you guys see it there. So this is it. I tucked it all in there, so it comes out right at the edge there. So now I don't have to cut the lid or anything like I've done in the past. This is a better, cleaner install. So yeah, let me show you the actual fuse on the lid. So this is it right here. Not second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, fourth one down. 10A IGN, which is ignition. That's what I tapped into. So the truck, every time it turns on, it's gonna have these lights on during the day and night. As long as the ignition is on, it'll be on. You know what? Let me pull it out just to see how it looks at night. All right, guys, this is the final product here. I mean, I like how the amber matches the KC lights. They're spaced out 7.5 to 8 inches. I mean, the grill is wide enough where you could pull that off. My previous gen, I just had them basically out of the box the way they come. I think they were about 1 inch apart. I snapped them in whatever grill socket there was right in the spot. But these, I mean, you could see I'm like 7, 8, and you still got like 5 inches on each side. It doesn't look crowded. I just think it just looks better. I mean, for me, it came out pretty well. I mean, this is not something you buy out of the box, obviously. It was a little bit of painstaking, but I think well worth it. I mean, just for now until they release something. I did order the Heritage grill, but that's so backed up. I mean, who knows, a couple months, if that. So for now, this will work. Let me turn on the light, see how that works. That's it. And I still gotta swap out those fogs. Other than that, that should be it. Well, if you guys are trying to do this, at least for temporary, this is not a bad way to go. I'm gonna post the link for the lights I've used. Just had to do a little bit of trimming, but It's doable. All right.